Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. The Monsterverse returned in Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and there will be more epic kaiju action in a Godzilla x Kong sequel. After sparring in 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong, the two most famous massive monsters team up in the 2024 sequel to take on the villainous Scar King from the Hollow Earth, who threatens to destroy the entire surface world thanks to his ill-gotten magical powers, upping the ante once again. Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire continues Legendary Pictures' wildly successful MonsterVerse franchise that began with 2014's Godzilla, building upon the classic Toho Godzilla series that has run since the 1950s. The American MonsterVerse franchise puts a distinctly Hollywood spin without sacrificing any of the world-smashing fun of traditional kaiju movies. Though Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire received middling reviews, it quickly became a massive box office hit and was a crowd pleaser with or without critical approval. With the two most recognizable giant monsters in cinematic history in one film, Godzilla x Kong isn't going to be the last MonsterVerse movie. The Godzilla x Kong sequel. Latest news. Though the film is still a ways away, the latest news confirms that a major star has joined the Godzilla x Kong sequel. Perhaps best known for his role in Jurassic Park, screen icon Sam Neill has been tapped to join the rapidly expanding MonsterVerse. Nothing is currently known about Neill's role, but he joins the likes of Caitlin Dever, Jack O'Connell, Matthew Modine, Delroy Lindo, and Alicia Debnam Carey, who have also boarded the sequel. This casting marks Neill's first return to the big screen since 2023, when he appeared in 4 films in the same year. The Godzilla x Kong sequel release date. Even though the gigantic financial success of Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire is still fresh, Legendary has wasted no time in greenlighting a sequel. On top of hiring a new director to replace the departing Adam Wingard, Legendary has also put the Godzilla x Kong sequel on the schedule, and the next MonsterVerse movie is slated to arrive in theaters on March 26, 2027. That date could always change in the intervening years, but there's little doubt that it will arrive on time. Filming began in April 2025 in Australia, but it's unclear when the movie is expected to wrap. With such a prolonged timeline, it's assumed that principal photography will stretch on throughout most of 2025, which will allow for the entirety of 2026 for the abundant visual effects that typify the MonsterVerse series of films. It's also important to note that the movie currently doesn't have an official title, though that will probably be announced soon. The Godzilla x Kong sequel cast. Though much is still uncertain about the Godzilla x Kong sequel, the cast is quickly becoming solidified. The human ensemble of The New Empire was made up of many returning faces from 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong, and some could come back for the next film too. Rebecca Halls Dr. Eileen Andrews, along with her adoptive daughter Jia, Kaylee Hoddle, form the beating human heart of the kaiju action films, and they should be back in the sequel. Likewise, Brian Tyree Henry's conspiracy theorist Bernie Hayes could return. Dan Stevens is confirmed to return as Trapper. The cast also features many newcomers, with Booksmart star Caitlin Dever being tapped to play a starring role in the sequel. 28 years later, star Jack O'Connell has been tapped to play the brother of Dever's as yet unnamed character. Matthew Modine, Stranger Things, will play an as yet unnamed general, and Alicia Debnam Carey, Fear the Walking Dead, has also been cast. Sam Neill, Jurassic Park, has signed on in an unnamed role, and he'll likely play a larger part in the sequel. The ending of Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire was surprisingly conclusive, and it was the first MonsterVerse movie to forego a post-credit sequence to set up a sequel. That being said, The New Empire didn't close the door on a sequel, and there are plenty of avenues for the next installment to go in, with all the characters and monsters having their own happy endings. Kong's is perhaps the most telling. The introduction of the young ape Zuko gives Kong the family he has always wanted after the extinction of his people, and that relationship could take center stage. The idea of a new Son of Kong movie has been floated since the cute ape was first revealed in the trailers for The New Empire, and Zuko could team up with his new papa to stop a Titan threat. Meanwhile, the return of Mothra also opens up the possibility of an even bigger monster mash in the next movie, and there are a host of recognizable Toho characters that have yet to be introduced into the American MonsterVerse. Whatever the Godzilla x Kong sequel becomes, it will have a hard time topping its action-packed predecessor.